tree starts with an acorn. The mustard seed is the biggest of all bushes. And for us, this old laptop here was what started us 10 years ago. You know, my wife and I started with this very laptop on a fold-out table in an interior office with no windows and no clients to speak of. And since that time, we've grown to over 100 people in 4 locations with 3,000 clients last year alone. We couldn't do it on our own though. And the truth is, when you get to a certain size, you need other people to help support you. And for us, CRISP was that organization. We came across CRISP 2 years ago, just before the pandemic hit, and we set some pretty bold and aggressive goals. And during the pandemic, we doubled our revenue. That was pretty shocking to us because we couldn't see how it would be possible to be able to do that. We went from 13 million to 25 million in that year alone. You know, one of the big problems that I think a lot of law firms have is they reach a very top of their growth. And if they don't have someone to help them grow to the next level, they'll stagnate. And as I always say, you're either growing or you're dying. There's no third direction. And so stagnation is fatal. With us, CRISP helped grow us through that and helped us grow even in COVID. And now, coming out of COVID in Florida, we're on track to grow even more this year than we did last year. That's not to say COVID didn't have a price, but we were able to pay that price and use the time to grow and develop structures in our organization. So some of the videos you're gonna see today are going to be the things that we did with CRISP during COVID to make our firm unstoppable. You know, people ask me why I became a lawyer. And the truth is that I was the kid in school who would always stand up to the bullies. I'd stand up for the kids who couldn't stand up for themselves. And honestly, I got bullied a lot too. But I learned some valuable lessons on how to stand up to what looks like very scary opposition. You know, our goal is to help the most people possible. And so the reason why we have this vision is because we believe in values like service, service, service. Service to our clients, service to our team, and service to our community. 2020 was a year of challenges. 2020 was a year of controversies. But if there's one thing that 2020 showed us, tough times don't last, but tough people do. So in 2020, we got tougher. We're really grateful to CRISP for cutting through a lot of the noises out there and providing us real solutions to our real problems in our business. The first thing we're going to focus on is KPIs, key performance indicators. We look forward to integrating that into our total plan and working with our new Litify software so that we can hold people accountable and make sure that we're getting the best results for our clients. We're going to really focus on our hiring process and be intentional about the people who we hire to work here at our firm. We continue using VAs and we will continue to grow using VAs as we go forward in our business. The most important decision that we made is to put our faith and God at the center of our law firm. And I'll tell you one thing about 2021, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And now we expect to have our new Client Interface Center open at the beginning of August. Second biggest accomplishment that we've had this year, we have implemented KPIs, key performance indicators, for every team member. You know, our third biggest accomplishment in 2021, and maybe the most important, is giving back to the community.